You can use whatever kind of Pokemon you would like to use. How many times have you been told this? For me, I've been told this countless times, and really and truthfully, it is true to an extent, right? But I mean, obviously, you're not going to be throwing a Slowpoke over a Slowbro, would you? Well, actually, that is the example of today's video. We are going to be trying out Slowpoke and seeing if we can actually win using Slowpoke. Now, Slowpoke does have a few niches, that being that it's actually very, very good that it is a low special attacker. Let's see, right here he is. Right here's the Slowpoke I'm wanting to use. We are going to rock out with a Terra Grass Slowpoke. Most of the time we're not going to be terrestrializing this Slowpoke. We're going to be terrestrializing his teammates more so. But we're going to be rocking out with the Eviolite. Slowpoke has some decent, great actually, defenses for being a baby Pokemon. You're looking at his defense and his special defense. 167, 196 respectfully. It's not too bad. Notice our only attacking move is Surf, and I have a negative nature, hindering the Surf damage. Yeah, that's right. We're going to be trying to pair this Slowpoke with a weakness policy Torkoal to get maximum damage output. Slowpoke with the Oblivious ability cannot be taunted. Not infected by Intimidate either, but that doesn't matter as much. And then we got the Heal Post, Helping Hand to help out with some extra damage. We got Trick Room to set up so Torkoal can become the fastest thing on the field. Anyway, guys, let's ask the question: can we win using Slowpoke? Alrighty, Maurice rocking out with the Espathra, the Quagsire, the Orthworm, Great Tusk, Goodra, and Rotom Wash. Okay, so the rest of the team, I know we haven't fully introduced it yet. You know this about the Slowpoke, you know about Torkoal. We also have Lilligant. We got Fluttermane. Fluttermane gets a boost from the Torkoal. We got a fun Pokemon in Greedent. We honestly need to make a Can We Win with Greedent video after we do Torkoal. Come on now. And then we got Toad, the Amoonguss, Super Mario Brothers theme team coming into works. Let me know if Amoonguss is allowed to be Toad. Comment down below. Anyway, let's just see if our strategy works against this, right? I mean, Slowpoke, Torkoal. And then in the back, I mean, we could go Greedent and Amoonguss if we really, really want to commit the Trick Room. Do I think we can fully get it off? I do think we can get it off. The thing is, I do believe they're going to try and lead that Great Tusk. If not, Great Tusk is definitely going to be coming in the back. So let's bring the Amoonguss. I do think that's a... Actually, I'm going to go Fluttermane and Amoonguss. So I'm not going to bring the Greedent just yet. We're going to save the Greedent for another day. Because I do think Fluttermane's not a bad Pokemon to have in this back game. Especially if things could get dicey. Fluttermane's kind of nice. It's nice to have that instant delete button. You know, with Dazzling Gleam or Moonblast. Very, very nice. Okay, so Quagsire and Goodra. Okay. So we're definitely going to get the sign up. The question here is, do we want Trick Room? I mean, both of these Pokemon are very slow Pokemon. Most of his team is somewhat slow, except for the Espathra. But yeah, I think we still try and go for the Trick Room because, I think we're slower. That's the thing. We go Trick Room, and I think the safe play for this turn is to protect the Torkoal. Let's just see what happens. We'll protect Torkoal, we go for Trick Room, and we'll see what happens. Things should be working into our favor as he goes for Surf. Okay, in the sun? Hello. Oh, water. Well, that doesn't. That's not the same as Yeah, that's not the same as what Gastron's ability does. So Surf followed by a Toxic. Okay, so you clearly. I don't know if you realize that. I mean, Slowpoke's. I mean, you're playing the slow game. I know what he's doing. I know what he's doing. Never mind. Never mind. I know what game he's playing. He's playing the stall kind of slow kind of game. You know what? We have stuff for that though. We're gonna Terrafire the Torkoal and we're gonna go for maximum power eruption. We're gonna be at +2 as well, thanks to Slowpoke going for Surf. So I really do think we should be fine. I mean, this is gonna chunk the Goodra. There is no way. There is no way that this doesn't do at least over half to Goodra. This gotta be doing more than half to Goodra. The reason I say no more than the half, because the Goodra could be assault vested. Let's be completely honest. But at the same time, we got so much stacking up on this. What are you terrestrializing and what? Is it the Goodra? Because if it is, and it's not a dragon, it's water. Okay. I would almost say same thing. Though I still think we can do over half to this Goodra. I mean, we're in the sun, for Pete's sake. I really don't care about that water absorb. That's doing nothing for you. Breaking potential focus sash on the Goodra with the Slowpoke. Good job, Slowpoke. Activating the weakness policy onto the Torkoal. Like I said, this is a big, powerful attack. Coming off of the Torkoal. Hey, now, thanks for terrestrializing into a water type. I can Solar Beam you next turn if I feel like I need to. Oh, not quite half. Very, very close. That's a lot of damage. Quagsire, with all of that healing, just went down. Super powerful Surf, apparently. We're in the sun, though. Yeah, we take that like a champion. Honestly, I'm not afraid of the Goodra. While the sun's up, heck, I wasn't afraid of Kyogre whenever I was playing Torkoal back in like Sword and Shield, because I had Torkoal in the sun. Kyogre had a very, very hard time actually KOing Torkoal. So, yeah, something that's not as powerful, I'll take it. Yeah, he'll post Torkoal, and I mean I could pop that Solar Beam. Thing is, who's gonna protect? I think there's more likely to see that Rotom protect over the Goodra. Like I said, I think Goodra might be considered a Assault Vest. Might be. So let's see if we can pop this Goodra real fast. No, there's no protect on the field. As we get that Heal Post followed up by the Solar Beam. Goodra, you're gone. You're gone, man. Goodra is unable to battle. Support Slowpoke is the way to go, right? I still haven't fully, I feel like, showed you guys the reason why, though, you run Slowpoke over like his buddy Slowbro or Slowking. The biggest reason is because of the special attack, right? Slowbro and Slowking are base 100, so you're going to be doing a lot of damage to your partners. How many more turns of Trick Room do we have, you may ask? We got 2 more turns of Trick Room, 2 more turns of Sun. I have a Heal Post. I have an Eruption. I'm not too worried about the Rotom. I'm just not. I mean, we just seen how much the Hydro Pump did to the Torkoal, right? It's not doing that much damage, and Torkoal is just able to carry. I mean, we're at +2 right now on the Torkoal. And you know the fun part is, we're not choice spec, so therefore I can switch my moves up and be able to be kind of flexible. And just all thanks to the Slowpoke support, man. Slowpoke is supporting this Torkoal the best way it can. Heal posting, it has helping can if Torkoal ever gets to stay at full health for a turn. I mean, +2 Eruption. Ooh, they both barely take it. Focus Sash on the Espafra. Rotom barely took that. Hydro Pump coming back out. And you know what? Torkoal's still vibing. Torkoal's still alive. They can't take out the Slowpoke because of our Violite. We might go down to Toxic though. We do. Slowpoke still put in a ton of work. Espafra's just getting worse with the speed boost in this point in time. We go into Amoonguss here. This is just another slow Pokemon, right? We go into the Amoonguss. We can expect maybe a Protect from the Espafra. That's fine. We can go Giga Drain into an Eruption play. That's fine. If they don't Protect either one of their Pokemon, they can both go down this turn. If they Protect, the Trick Room does end. But we have Rage Powder, right? I mean, so Torko's still going to be able to get the attack off on the Espafra. And right here, the Rotom should still be going down. Because, I mean, yes, we're half of our Torko's HP. But we're in the sun. We're Terrafire. We're a Torko at +2. I mean, just saying. Now we got 1 HP to deal with, right? I can do one of two things. I can Rage Powder or I can double attack. Really and truthfully, either one's fine. Espafra will go first. But it doesn't really matter. Like I said, 1 HP. I think we double attack here. I don't think there's no wrong play, though. You could Rage Powder. Luminous Crash into the Amoonguss. Amoonguss actually takes it. And Amoonguss gets the KO with the Giga Drain. So, hey, can we actually win with Slowpoke? The answer in the first battle? Yes. Yes, you can. We will do a few more battles, though, just to kind of fill out the timer. But yeah, I mean, Slowpoke, like I said, was able to just do just that right there. Able to support the Pokemon that's meant to support, and I mean, it worked out. It's definitely a niche. Obviously, you're going to probably want to use something like a Slowbro or Slowking probably about 95% of the time. But Slowpoke can take hits too. Slowpoke can do everything they can do and go for the Surf to activate a weakness policy. I was thinking about putting Slowpoke next to Colossal. If this video gets 10 likes, yes, 10 likes. If this video can get 10 likes, we will put Slowpoke right beside a Colossal, and we will see what we can do with that. Anyway, let's get into our next battle. Alright, our next battle is against Misery, rocking out with a Sylveon, Great Tusk, Chien-Pao, Corviknight, Iron Bundle, and a Abomasnow. Okay, dokie. What do we want to do here? I'm still fearing the Great Tusk, but I think they're afraid of the Torko Lilligant, being honest, or even the Flutter Mane. So, really and truthfully, I think we still want to bring the Slowpoke. I think we set up the Trick Room. I think we can. I really do think we can. And then from there, we can just go off. You know, we can go crazy. I know Amoonguss. Amoonguss needs to come. And in the final slot, I think Flutter Mane again. Yeah, Flutter Mane does have a few Pokemon that hit it really, really hard, though, in this matchup. Flutter Mane basically there for just a Great Tusk, and I really just kind of like that. So let's do that again. We'll try and keep Amoonguss relatively healthy, so that way whenever we fight the Great Tusk, if we do, I mean, I don't understand game 1, the first game, you know, like, why didn't you bring your Great Tusk? So maybe there's something that our opponents see that I don't see with the Great Tusk. We do underspeed it under Trick Room. Just thinking about that. Okay, so Abomasnow and Iron Bundle lead against our Slowpoke. We get the sun. The sun is up. The sun is up. So that is actually fantastic for the blizzards. We can still expect a super powerful freeze dry. I don't think it fully matters because if we terastallize, we turn into a grass type, so that doesn't help us much. I still think we try and go for the Trick Room. We're very specially bulky. Super specially bulky, and I think we just protect here. Abomasnow just hard switches. Okay, that's fine. He wants to get the snow up. He brings out the Great Tusk. Okay, I'm kind of worried about this guy. I'm not gonna lie. That attack boost is kind of scary. But we'll see what we can do. We're gonna probably try and pop you off with a nerf power. Because I feel like if we go for the... Yeah, I feel like if we go for the Solar Beam, you're gonna bring back the Abomasnow. And then we're just not... We're not in for a good time. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying. So yeah, pop off that Surf. The Earth power. I mean, maybe, yeah, maybe the Eruption. Yeah, Eruption is neutral. What type are you? I thought you was a ground type. You are ground fighting. Oh, we'll take it. Yeah, okay. So, my bad. I thought Great Tusk resisted for whatever reason, right? Fire, but turns out he does not. That's rock. Rock resists fire. Ground does not. Ground always has some fun typings though. Anyway, there it is. We get the Surf off. Good little bit of damage onto that Great Tusk, but the most important thing is that we activate our weakness policy, and now we're going for this super, super powerful. Thanks for not switching the Abomasnow back in. Eruption. So now we have the super powerful move in the sun. Dude, Great Tusk just went down. Slowpoke, Torko combination, popping right back where we left it. Super powerful. Super powerful. That's some big damage. Big damage from the little Slowpoke. You know what I'm saying? Abomasnow coming back in. Dude, it's a little bit too late. Set up that snow. Bring out your Sylveon. And you know what? I see a Helping Hand plus Eruption again. How are you gonna stop me? How are you gonna stop me? I don't think you do. I really don't. We're just that powerful at this point. +2 plus Helping Hand on the Torko. That's gonna go for the super powerful Eruption move. Dude, Slowpoke's broken. Slowpoke is broken. Our opponent's thinking really hard right now. Really hard. Terastallizing. What type are you? Water. Sylveon. Think about your actions. Think about what you're about to do. If you survive this, you're crippled the rest of your life. Just saying, this is gonna hurt. This is not gonna feel good. Let's go for that Eruption. Abomasnow's dead. And Sylveon barely survives. Only thanks to that terastallization right there. Sylveon's holding on to barely any life as it goes for the Terra Blast. Probably right into the Torko. That's fine. If you take out the Torko, it is absolutely fine. It's literally Sylveon, a water Pokemon, the water version of Sylveon, versus the world. And the world meaning Amoonguss, the grass type. And, I mean, we still got turns to Trick Room. This is where Amoonguss thrives, too. We still have 2 turns to Trick Room. We Helping Hand the Amoonguss. We go for the Giga Drain. And we get the KO. And we have a good time. Thank you, Slowpoke. Thanks for the Helping Hand. It was very necessary as we take out the Sylveon for game number 2. Let's go. So, re-verify the question. Can we win using Slowpoke? The answer's still yes to me. Anyway, let's hop on over to game number 3. Then I'll get you guys' rental code. Our next opponent is Christian, rocking out with Talonflame, Chien-Pao, Farigiraf, Scizor, Tauros, and Garchomp. Okay, I so much want to try out the Greedent. Is it possible? Is it possible to try out the Greedent here? I feel like they kind of want Trick Room out. But they also have that Talon mode, which really makes things kind of difficult, right? I still think Greedent might play in this game. In the back, Flutter Mane, and since it's a Slowpoke video, why not? Because I think with Greedent and with Flutter Mane, we have enough damage. We just need Slowpoke to come in there and do Slowpoke things, mostly supporting the team. So we'll see what happens. We'll see. Amoonguss Greedent, then you see if they set up the Tailwind, or if they set up, it looked like they were trying to set up the Tailwind against our Trick Rooms kind of squad. Okay. Guys, I'm going to show you something with the Greedent. It's Belly Drum, and it's Last Resort. Yeah, probably more of a single set, but you know what? We're in it to win it right now. And how do you win it? How are you going to win it? You got to put the Talonflame asleep. That's number one goal. Take the Ice Spinner. Come on. Oh, there it is. Will-O-Wisp onto the Greedent. We don't want to see that. We do not want to see that. Good thing for Talonflame, it will not have to witness this belly drum. But unfortunately for the rest of us, we're going to have to see it. But that's okay. We do get our Citrus Berry back, and thanks to our ability, Cheek Pouch, we get basically back to full HP. Very interesting ability, because it gets us right back to full, which is crazy. So Belly Drum, full HP. Can't get much better than that. Yeah, I still think we Terrasilize normal here. And I'm going to try and take out this Talonflame. And I'm going to Rage Powder. I'm not too worried, right, about the Chien-Pao at this moment in time. Talonflame switching? Hello. That means Chien-Pao's the only thing that's coming in. Tauros. Yo, my friend. We're still at +5, and we're going to Terrasilize to a normal type. And, I mean, really and truthfully, who's calking Last Resort Greedent at the moment? +5. Terra normal. I know we're burned, but this is still gonna hurt. It's not gonna feel good, and he's probably gonna go down because of it. Ice Spinner coming out. Thank you for your service, Amoonguss. Thank you for your service. The Talonflame's still asleep. Keep that in mind. The Tauros is probably asleep for a long time right now. Like, this is not going to feel good as Tauros goes down. Yo, Last Resort Greedent. Are you going to finish this video off for us? Because, honestly, I'm okay with that. I'm okay if you do. Scizor coming out. Got Flutter Mane. But I really don't like Flutter Mane against a Scizor here. Because I feel like that Bullet Punch is going to do more good and more bad than good for me. Let's go. Hard hit into the Scizor. We switch out. Go into Slowpoke, because that's like the perfect counter in this situation, right? Scizor or Chien-Pao, if they decide to attack into the Slowpoke slot, Slowpoke takes it. Like a champion. Bullet Punch into the Slowpoke. Like I said, Slowpoke takes it like a champion. And Scizor's offensive. Here comes the Haze. Ooh, I didn't realize he got Haze. What's this madness? This is madness. Greeted coming out. That still chunks that thing. Okay, critical hit. That's still done. And still chunked it. It's crazy. Crazy. Belly drum up again. Am I that mad of a lad? Or do I just... I think we just attacked the Scizor. And... I don't think the Trick Room ultimately helps us out the most. Because, I mean, our last mon's Flutter Mane. I think if we just get rid of the Scizor some way, shape, or form, I think we're in a better spot. Ice Spinner coming out into the Greedent slot, and Greedent survives a critical hit. U-turn coming out, and Slowpoke goes down, but we still have the Last Resort coming through with a helping hand. Scizor's taking a lot of damage. The thing is, can Flutter Mane survive a Bullet Punch? Can Flutter Mane survive it? Slowpoke put in some work there. Like, Slowpoke definitely was out of his element, but I still think Slowpoke put in a lot of work. So, I think that's okay. Greedent! That's no boost. We're burned, by the way. Last Resort still picks up a KO onto that Talonflame. Alright. So the question becomes, can Scizor Bullet Punch its way to victory right now? If Scizor somehow picks up the KO onto our Flutter Mane, which cannot be that hard. Honestly, like, I think it just one-shots us. And honestly, does this Scizor even faint to a Dazzling Gleam? I don't know. Sucker Punch coming out. Greedent goes down. Greedent, you put in some work, buddy. You put in some work, and I'm kind of glad to get to use you in this video. It was fun, Greedent. It was fun while it lasted. Bullet Punch coming out. And Flutter Mane just not very good in this matchup at all. Alright. So we ended up on a loss, but I wanted to show you guys a little bit of the different modes on this team. Show you a little bit of the Greedent, so I don't regret that. Slowpoke still put in some work, showing that it can still be a very good supportive option in the back. So I think overall, this video is a success. Anyway, let me get you guys that rental code. You guys comment down below what you guys think about Slowpoke, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.